Today I'm going to talk about my new learning that I have found using Flat Classrooms Engaging Minds Text by Julie Lindsay and Vicki Davis, and my new learning through using the text and the challenges that I contribute to each week. Some of the new things that I have learned and interesting is using wiki spaces, global projects, and new ways to blog and tag in the blog. During one of my challenges, I had to work on a wiki project with a few classmates. We discussed reading improvements. I had never used wiki spaces before, but through my reading and using Google presentations and wiki spaces, I found that they were similar because you can work with a person on the same project while being apart physically. The Wikispace project opened my mind to the possibilities that you can work with others from a distance, and this can improve teachers as well as students, and they can work with one another. And this is our wiki project using wikispaces.com. And we did literacy improvements. And this just shows our team. I love how you can click on changes and see who all has changed, and you can also have post messages, and that was a good way for us to get started by posting messages. And we worked on ours with Word as a Word document, and you can pull that up kind of like an attachment, and it's not going to let me pull that up. But our there it is, our improvements in literacy, we added the different things that we wanted to focus on, and in the end I just went in as I was the collaborator kind of heading it up, but I just went in and changed it, made everything look the same, and we all contributed, and I thought that was a neat way to contribute and share ideas and work on a project when you're not right there with one another. Also, I have found through the reading the text, global projects, it's just mind-boggling that all the people that collaborate around the world, and this kind of opened up new ideas for me and new learning because I didn't really understand all the people that were actually doing this. One of the things that people really have to work around are time zones and when they can have chats and things like that. Also, cultural differences. In the book, it discussed one country was not able to talk about a certain topic that the group had decided to talk on, and they had to abandon that discussion so that others could continue working. And that just goes back to you have to really understand and be aware of others' cultures and beliefs and things that go on in their country. Also, I have blogged in another technology class before, but this blog was just of my classroom, and using Flattening Classrooms Engaging Minds, they ask you to blog about your assignments and also tag items. And I had never tagged items before. I've heard about people tagging like on Twitter and such as that, but I had never done that. And I'm going to show you some of my challenges. I have this is challenge 11, where we had to correlate a project with standards, and I'll show you where I tag. And tagging, right down here, you just put the tag for the different assignments. They're in the book for what you need to label the challenge or the tag as. And you can just, I thought it was neat, you can type in the tag up at search flat connections, and it'll bring up other challenges with the same tag. I have a new understanding of digital citizenship and how important it is to understand copyright laws, which I understand how important that is because I do teach and use things that have copyright laws, and you have to be aware of that, especially across different countries because people have different laws and things. And it, like I stated earlier, it's very important to understand, be respectful of all cultures involved. In Challenge 9, we had to look at rubrics for grading wikis, and it's on my blog also. Go back to my page. I'm going to find Challenge 9. And I've included several different rubrics, and I use some for my class if I was using it with my first graders, and then as you can see it says the last one is suitable for upper grades, and with a few changes I could use it for my classroom. And there's one of the rubrics that I had added. I hope to continue learning and gaining new knowledge about technology to help myself grow as a professional, but also to improve my student learning because technology is such an important part of student learning today.